Okay, I'm late. I don't know if there's audio. Everything's not working. So if anybody's out there, let me know if you can hear me. Testing should be working. Waiting on Jeremy to get back in. There he is. Can you hear me, Jeremy?
Yeah, I think you can hear me. All I
can
hear
hear
is
you.
I got the alien cell running in the back. We got some updates on some software and some other stuff, so
You can
I'm
hear me,
playing with
though?
it. Yeah, got you. Loud and clear.
All right, that's a positive. I think I'm hearing myself come through your speakers a little bit.
Okay, hold on.
Now, I'm going to attempt to start NVIDIA broadcast and switch that to my microphone. Let's see. Okay, now let me switch my mic.
James Wingnut, Rick Church, and Bill Talmadge is in the house.
Okay, can you hear me now? Yes, hear me. Testing.
Kevin, I don't know if you got the confirmation or not, but I shipped your box out today.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so it's running through NVIDIA broadcast, so there shouldn't be any background noise. Speaking of Alien Cell, I just started mine, so hopefully I have a firmware update waiting. What's your firmware version?
Left. What's that?
What's your firmware version? What's the new one?
2.7.
2.7. Okay.
The one that, the one that they sent us for the download. I had to put it on the thumb drive and put it in because it wouldn't do it over the Wi-Fi. Hey, Barb.
Okay, I'll have to do update offline then.
Yeah. Yeah, Rich said it wasn't going to work with the Wi-Fi this time, so.
I've been at work all day, so I did not see anything. Oh,
howdy,
okay.
Robert.
There they are. Those
Pop's in the house.
I'd like to get that up and running. Actually, I'll get a camera on the screen and show people the firmware update. Show them the software too.
I don't know how Rich got his little side camera to work. I don't know where that's at.
It's in their software.
Yeah, but mine is a little different than yours, and mine are the same but different than his. So I'm not sure how, as far as the firmware stuff.
I'll get it installed.
Something. I don't know how that works.
Then pop it up on screen.
I wonder if you got it on here.
Okay, folks, that's installing. Anyway, I'm just hanging out a little bit tonight. To be transparent, I needed one more live stream to complete a YouTube challenge for the YouTube creator community, and I had to have it done by tomorrow, and I didn't want to wait till tomorrow just in case something happened. So I thought I better just try and get something up tonight rather than wait. And hopefully this will qualify. Then I'll be able to submit the form, and YouTube will send me a little reward. That's cool. Now I need to get an SD card.
Software version and firmware version for the machine are completely different animals, Wingnut. And they sent us a patched update to try to get these a little bit more dialed in. So this is my first time messing with it since they gave us the update. I got the camera to work inside, but it's only on the little screen right here. In Rich's video, he had his body cam thing sitting inside hooked up so he could stream it. That's right. You can't look at this little camera yet.
I copy the firmware over to card. I have no idea what this stuff is. Format. Gosh, this USB drive I'm using is slow. I think it has the read and write speed of a floppy disk. I can hear myself coming through your speakers, Jeremy.
Again, I turned them down to the point where I can't even hear you.
Assume that's where it's coming from.
Okay, I turned them down some more. I'll have to read your lips.
Hello.
When this air compressor behind me is done, I'll be able to hear better. This air compressor for this alien cell is probably about 20 times louder than the little one that comes with the Lasermatic. Woohoo! Neepa's setting up a new rollie. Nice.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah. I like my new hat. Kenny says he's still alive. Are we sure it's you, Kenny? Really? Hi, Bob.
Kenny, I was thinking about you on Saturday, and I was going to send you a message and then totally flaked out and forgot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my son and I were gone all weekend up north a couple hours at a men's retreat from our church, through our church, and it was absolutely amazing.
All right, hopefully you guys can see this.
Tournament, and we got knocked out the very first round, so that was awesome.
So there's the screen of the alien cell there.
Mm-hmm. That little side view camera is accessible through your screen there. It's a little.
All right, so I'm going to update this firmware, hopefully. Right angle using a right angle USB cord, and of course it was blocking the USB port that I need. So I stuck the USB drive in, and immediately recognized it. Select it, and I don't know how long that will take, but we will find out. All right, we can come back to that in a minute unless everybody wants to see the firmware progress.
What the heck is a Voron 350?
I might as well just leave it up there. That's one of them there classic motorcycles, the Voron 350. Voron, it's a V6. Oh no, it's a V8. It's a 350. That's right. I misspoke. Hey, Rups. Yep, it's the Voron Voron 350. It's a 70. Let's see. Don't need that open. Let me close it. That open. Close that. Yep. I'm not making anything special. If you have a request, I can try. But figure we'd stay on here till about 10 o'clock or so. Yeah, I worked an 8-hour shift today. I'm really tired. Or, excuse me, a 12-hour shift today. Pretty much. I probably blacked out between about 4 and 7, 3 and 7. No, I was still awake at 3. Oh, it's actually still booting up. The little light has been blinking. Now it's on solid. Camera's drooping. Don't want to have a droopy camera. I really don't even want the exhaust to work on mine because it would end up if I didn't have my main exhaust on, it would end up pushing it out all the other openings I have in the ductwork.
Another inch or so back off my edge of my bench because it's sticking 4.5, 5 inches off my front of my bench.
Kenny, this is the Alien Cell X1 firmware update. So that's the screen that you were seeing right there.
Happy Monday back at you, Roger. I am going to be doing a comparison test between the Lasermatic 10 watt, 30 watt, and this 20 watt to find out with my fine cut earrings where the sweet spot is, so I can adjust artwork if I have to for this one. So far, it doesn't look so bad.
All right, now let's see if it did. 027. Yep, it did update.
Yeah, it sure does. I was really looking forward to that Galvamatic.
It has a button here. Yeah. Just a little bit. I don't have it too tight. Stop the truth.
Yes, Kenny. I was very surprised when it showed up.
You can turn the lights on and off from the screen.
Yep. I like that. Doesn't really help the camera view when you're lighting up the plywood, though. The Lasermatic's way better at the lighting. Yeah, Roger, that's the new rave. Get on board, man. Dot matrix is the way to go.
A dot matrix laser?
Yeah, dot matrix laser printer. Can you imagine how loud that would be? If that thing had to just to shoot that thing on and off all the time to do something? I would probably equate that to, in my mind, and I'm probably wrong, in my mind, about a cat machine, one of those CT scanners that you go in a long tube. Well, we just got here too, Rick. Welcome. A few minutes ago.
Okay, here's the Alien Cell software.
Put that up on full so we can see it. I still hear you.
Now you got audio.
Yeah, I never
Sorry.
lost you.
Yeah, but they couldn't hear us because I didn't add us to the scene, and
Oh,
therefore our audio got lost.
that's what happened. Okay, I got you.
Yep. Yep.
I forgot that's a thing in here.
Okay. It does work with Lightburn. All of its features are not fully compatible with Lightburn at the moment, but Alien Cell is working with the Lightburn team to get a Lightburn update, an Alien Cell update. So the firmware from Alien Cell and the software from Lightburn both communicate and activate all the different features. And in the meantime, Alien Cell does have its own software. So there's the piece of plywood. I'm going to turn the light off and see what the picture looks like, just for giggles.
Okay.
And it looks about the same.
Okay.
So they do have some built-in libraries, some basic shapes.
They do not have a rotary yet. They are working on a drop down. They're working on rotary stuff. They're still working on their fume extractor. I think there was one more thing that they're still working on. It's under development. So they're trying to get a package put together for this machine that once it's done, you won't need anything else.
I
Now,
haven't
the
tested
only
the
thing,
camera.
go for it.
Go ahead.
The only thing
I
with their
haven't.
software right now is there's no node editing, there's no offset. Um, they're missing quite a few major components, but they're working on things.
Right. So there is one of the preset settings, and let's see. The grayscale, and you can add a stroke, I guess. Forgive me because I haven't played around with the software too much. So it does have a preview. Let's frame it.
I will say their camera is accurate to within a millimeter or less of where you're putting things on there. I tried that out today.
Oh, that's good.
I didn't even frame it. I
I'm
just plopped a couple pieces down and hit go, and it went right exactly where it said it was.
gonna frame it again, and you guys see where the graphic is positioned on this piece of wood. There. It's mostly in focus, so there it is. I'm going to hit frame. Why does that look so terrible? It's not that bad on my screen. There it is. This is the autofocus module. This guy right here. It attaches with magnets. I had it off, so I'm now going to just pop it on, and that's all it takes. It just sticks right on. Now, I do measure at current position. I forgot to home it before I did the autofocus. That's my fault. Yep. All right. I think we'll be ready to go now. All right. Now I got that. All right. Now it should go to the center of that piece of wood and measure.
Wrong button.
Both of our audio should be in there now.
Yep, they got it back. They just needed to see my pretty face for a second for it to start working again, apparently.
I guess. All right. So now you see it did go to the center and did a correct autofocus. So it should be ready to run. I have no idea what setting it's at. It's just that preset.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Parameters recommended. That can't be right.
Okay, so the 20 watt You cannot run full speed and full power. It still won't engrave. It's super light. So slowed it down to 500, put it up around 85, and it was fine. Could be a little darker. I'll probably slow it down a little bit or increase it all the way up. I'm not sure yet. Rich went full speed, 600 to 70 power, and his looked really good. So just kind of. Actually, yeah, they did send a couple of slate coasters with this thing. Where'd they go?
It's moving pretty quick. And the air assist did kick on.
I had to manually turn mine off because it wouldn't shut down again.
Yeah, that's a known bug.
All right, I gotta clean this out. Oh yeah, that's another nice thing about this. It's got this drawer. Oh, you can pull it out while it's in there. Hold on. Get those off there.
We'll take a picture after this is done and see how accurate the camera is. It looks pretty darn accurate just from what's being engraved. It's going so fast, the camera's having a hard time keeping focus. Yeah, you can buy the different laser heads, the different modules, and swap them out. It is not selectable. You just adjust the power, but still all the diodes will be firing. So if you wanted to drop down in power, you would have to get the lower wattage module.
There's a place to save your settings in here too to make your own library, so that when you swap out your modules, you can just go to your library and pick which one you want.
Yeah, so imagine in Lightburn, you just have, say you had all three modules, you just have three different device files, like you would for a fiber laser. So you'd have alien cell 20, alien cell 40, alien cell 60. Wing nut, I think about 5'9", 160 pounds.
Oh yeah, look at that. They got a coaster setting in here. So do that. What do we want to put on here? What do they got for their little library here?
Let's see. This is running this as a photo, so it's actually running in grayscale, but it's black, so everything's going to be the same shade. It's running pretty fast for grayscale.
Oops, let's just do this and move that into place. You know, I don't want to do that. Can we put an actual photograph in here?
Let's go over to the Alien Cell software. Let me update the camera. It was pretty close, but I haven't calibrated this camera, so it's pretty close. It's off by that much. Let's get that dialed in.
Brandon, I do not do Halloween stuff. It's just a personal choice of mine. I am looking for something to do though, but I got to go into Lightburn and find stuff because that's where everything's at.
There's the view from the.
What are you guys doing?
Being stream sniped, it looks like.
There's the view from the corner camera from inside the machine. So that's built into the Alien Cell. So you could pull that up while the job's running and keep an eye on it.
Okay, we're going to import that.
You can also watch that from the controller as well while the job's running.
Run the job and bring that up. That on camera.
All right. Now, if I can remember how to drag the thing over to get the focus done.
You don't have to focus it.
Oh, that's true.
All you have to do is choose your material and your thickness, and that's it. And hit start.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no focusing in the Alien Cell software.
Okay, well, I'm not even framing it. I think I can see the black coaster on the black bottom of the thing. So there we go.
All right, now let me show you what this looks like. So you just want to watch it from the outside.
And they're going to have a phone app soon where you can watch it from your phone.
All right, using their recommended settings on that slate, we'll see what happens.
Their recommended settings seem to work pretty good.
So that's a very clear image on the outside screen. I'm just going to leave that there. Recommended settings.
It's too dark. Yeah, I can't see it on that camera good.
Yeah, I'll do it from that. Get back over.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
That looks good.
If you brushed it off with a paintbrush, it would look better.
Yeah. I don't have a paintbrush handy. I do have a microfiber, though.
Good thing about the paintbrush is that it doesn't rub it into the wood, the soot.
The good thing about the microfiber is that it does, and it gives it a really unique look.
Yeah.
I like it dirty.
I have a comment for that, but I'm going to hold off
Just
on
like my mind.
it. Well, I've been sanding. That's what I've been doing. I've been finishing up my.
Oh, your awards?
Yeah, I got them finished. This is how they came out. Let's see. I can't make myself full screen, so I got to do it in here. This is third place.
That looks spectacular.
Well, it's a commission job, so that's.
I know. I was complimenting your work.
Oh, thank you. I think it looks like what anybody else would do, but okay. So let me put the light on. Maybe that'll help.
No, it's nice, crisp, and clean.
There's second place.
No, I've saw much worse engraving on awards. So
Well, the thing is that this is for church, so charging them half price, and they supplied their. This is the grand prize.
nice.
Grill Master. And there are 16 of these all together. First, second, third place. I didn't show you a first place. I have a first place. So that's what I've been doing for the last couple hours. I just finished his first place. Each one of there are 3 different categories. So there's 3 first place, 3 second place, 3 third place, and these are all Hobby Lobby boards. They wanted it to be as cheap as possible. So I normally charge $30 a board if I do the engravings for somebody else, and then $10 for the finishing. But I told them I'll do it for $15 each, and $5 for the finishing, and they didn't want to get the finishing, which is a big mistake. Big mistake. You know, I mean, these could look so much better if they would have let me finish them. But there are also time constraints as well, because these have to be they have to be picked up by tomorrow. So they want them on display tomorrow during the cook-off, and then on Wednesday is when they have the award ceremony. So I had to get them done quick. So I had to break out the RM laser. I would have probably done them on the Lasermatic, but the biggest one, the grand prize one, is too big for the Lasermatic with the overscanning. So I had to use the RM laser. Plus, I couldn't switch between. Like, I couldn't do the big one on the RM and the smaller ones on the Lasermatic, because then the burn would be different. It wouldn't be consistent, you know. When did you guys decide to do a live stream?
I did after I got home from work at about 8:30. Did you not see the message? Okay.
So Harold,
expect.
no, I didn't see. I didn't look.
I didn't expect you or Jeremy to.
Yeah.
Hop in.
So Harold's asking where I got the wood. The wood came from Hobby Lobby. I didn't actually get the wood. They did. And they supplied the wood. And the wood is from the basswood tree. It's live edge basswood. Thank you, Melissa. Melissa said it looks nice. Did you keyhole the back? No, they didn't want anything else done to it. They just wanted them engraved. So I asked them if they wanted stands. I could have made stands that match. They didn't want anything. Hi, Melissa.
Yeah, so when I transferred this piece of art from Lightburn as an SVG over here, it put an extra line around it, and I didn't catch it because it's so dark on the background back here that it did this. So I'm burning on another one without that last outline around it.
Oh,
See what it looks like.
that's weird. It hasn't done that to me. I've done several imports of SVGs.
It might have been something in my artwork that I didn't catch, but
Yeah.
I just put it on the fiber laser and burn them one right after the other without doing anything to it in Lightburn. So I don't know. Maybe it was me. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was the way it got put into an SVG somehow.
How accurate are the speed settings in the Alien Cell software?
They're supposed to be perfectly accurate. So if it says 600, it's going to do 600. And when I first got it, I did the math on it, and I set it at 600, and I ran a job, did the math, and it came up to 600. So I'm pretty confident that all of the speeds are going to be good.
That's millimeters
per second. 36,000 millimeters per minute.
Okay. It looked like it to me.
Mine's definitely running 600. I did a video this afternoon on my channel. Just a quick video. I think it was beta test number 74 or 71. And I've been actually recording them, and I haven't published any because I don't want to flood my channel with, these beta test videos. But I think what I'll do is do a compilation of a bunch of them for their YouTube channel, to show how it was beta tested. So right now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beta testers. Man, this place is a mess. I got sawdust everywhere. But thank God this job is finished. It would have been finished yesterday, but I went to turn on my sander and my battery was shot. So I put it on the charger, it wouldn't charge. I even tried shorting out the terminals and then putting it back on the charger, it still wouldn't charge. With the DeWalt batteries, when you short out the terminals, the positive to negative on the battery, it knocks all of the garbage off the battery and you're able to recharge it again.
It's a little inverted, but there you go. That's on slate. I bumped the power up.
Show it again. I put you on full screen.
All right. So this is the first one that got messed up, and this is the second one.
Yeah, there you go.
I bumped the power up from 20 to 25, and I think it turned out a little bit brighter. I like it. Now, The test is, when I spray it clear, is it going to come back and pop like it does off the fiber laser?
Oh, yeah, it should. Melissa says she just found that out with those chargers. Yeah. So if you short the battery out, when you have a dead battery, if you short it out for about 5 or 6 little touches with it sparking, then all of a sudden it'll charge again. But this battery I had was so dead that it wouldn't spark, so I wasn't able to short it out. So yesterday I ordered 2 new batteries on Amazon, overnight delivery, and they came in today, so I was able to finish the job. Otherwise, it would have been an entire day of hand sanding today, which I didn't want to do. I even asked them, I recommended the masking and the paint fill, and it was only $8 more per board. They didn't want to do that either. So that would have been the best way to go,
Why would you not want to pay that extra?
It's the church. Jack says, what battery? It's a Skill battery. Skill.
Didn't quite pop bright as the fiber laser, but that's probably a settings. issue. We're gonna deal with that. That was pretty fast though. I think it only took like 3.5 minutes
Yeah.
to do that. If I'd have done that on the Lasermatic, it probably would have been 8. But here we go, Rich. I'm going to show you some of these other ones that I just did as far as the fine cut of the 20 watt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting a pretty ultra fine cut on the 40 watt too.
Yep. And then here's the Engraving cut on the deer.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Those slots look bigger on camera than they actually do in person. They're kind of tiny.
Yeah.
And they all pretty much fell out except for a couple of the skinniest ones. Here's the other one.
Now, the skinniest ones are going to get caught in their own kerf. Nice.
These are 65 millimeters around, so a little over 2 inches, 2.5 inches. Those are for my my air fresheners. So you got that little piece right there that goes with that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got, where is it? There. This one goes in the middle or on the back side. Line it up correctly. Can I not do this on TV? There you go.
No, you can't. Not when you're live.
I know, right? And then there's the triple layer.
Nice. Oh, that looks real nice.
And a little slot there. That's where the little felt pad goes down for your essential oil and stuff, whatever it does. Yeah, so
Jack,
that was a whole entire 12 by 12 sheet of plywood in 28 minutes.
Jack was a good point. Jack said he had Milwaukee batteries get so low they wouldn't charge, and he jumped it with another battery. I probably should have done that with my DeWalt batteries. Jumped it off with the DeWalt battery, but I think I'll probably take it out of the trash and do that. Good idea, Jack. And Melissa says,
cut these, the 20 watt. And it was, I'm going to say, faster than the 20 watt MK2.
Got a bunch of stars it's going to run here at 30,000.
well, let's put you in the spotlight.
I had it up there. Somebody changed it.
I didn't.
Man, Anthony, I'd love to see that. One-legged man in a cat kicking contest.
As you can see, it's running pretty fast. And those stars look very consistent. Now, I think I've cut them all out. Well, I don't know what speed's wrong. Let me see. I've got to do math.
Rich just bombed in here a few minutes ago. He didn't respond when Patrick asked if we wanted to get on. So, yeah, that's probably you're not seeing it on his channel.
That should be approximately, let's see, 1,200 millimeters per minute. The 60 watt cutting out those stars.
Brandon wants to know how about a lake house on a coaster. He can send the file.
A lake house on a coaster.
He has a file. Lake house on a coaster.
HTLcustoms.pro at gmail.com. I'll go find another coaster. Those were the 2 coasters that they sent with it, but I'll go find another one.
The stars are looking good. I wish we
Yeah, I
could
wonder what
connect
they
to
ran
the.
up faster.
I wish we could connect to the onboard camera. I'm using
That
my.
would be
I'm
cool.
using a. I'm using a police body cam for my videos. The video I did today, anyway.
Oh, you mean, oops, like that?
Yeah. Oh, how do you? Oh, yeah, because you're looking at the preview screen. I mean the software screen. Yeah.
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 Yeah,
My
I know
body.
what you mean.
My body.
Directly connect.
My body cam is much higher resolution than that. It's 4K.
Yep. That's not bad for keeping tabs on the job. Just
No,
running.
especially when they come out with the app, because then you'll be able to have your phone in front of you, you back to the laser and not have to worry about anything
Yeah.
without having to have the software in front of you.
And there we go. Task complete, and there it's done. Homework completed.
Good night, Nipa. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in.
That's good. Homework done.
Oh, Neepa's finishing setting up his Rolly. Good for him.
So that's all the stars.
One thing I noticed about this laser is it's very consistent in the start and stop areas where you don't get anything hanging when you pick up the wood. Santa is doing accounting this evening. Hey, Santa. What are you doing to that camera?
Got it.
Okay, I'm getting a little nauseous here.
All right. I thought I'd switched over to the other screen.
It sure is a pretty machine, though. Very modern looking.
Get a bird's eye view.
I don't think anything's prettier than the Lasermatic, but. And I also like
All right,
that.
now let's go.
Patrick, wait.
The,
Point to that. Okay, never mind.
all right, I got it.
Point to that air meter on the left side. Yeah, so that meter is telling you what the pollution is indoors. It's right to the right of the sensor is right to the right of the machine and down at the bottom. And if you get like above 500 or 600, then you should be masked.
See, that says 004.
Yeah, 004. Yeah. So
Probably
mine today,
I just opened it.
I forgot to turn on my FUME extraction today, so it was blocking the exhaust fans, and mine got up to about 450 before I noticed it.
Oh wow. Okay, so I brought this picture in.
There's how that looks. I did run it just a little too fast.
It looks that way.
I couldn't remember what setting I ran it on. I think 1100 was the fastest I went. That was 12.
That was 1200.
Yeah, only one thing to do. Run it again. All
right. Well, Patrick's doing that. Jeremy, did you want to show something?
Oh, I brought this image in from Brandon, and it automatically popped up image adjusting sliders without me asking for it. So it recognized what was in here.
Yeah. Yeah, and you'll also be able to select the mode for the image too. There's lots of modes in there, more than in Lightburn.
All right, now we'll run this job again.
I have to get some water. I'll be right back.
Now, can you invert this? Can we invert this? Nope.
These should cut out based on the previous testing I did. Oh, a new bamboo. Congratulations, Patty.
Oh, there's invert right there. Yes, we need that. Okay, so now I got to change everything.
Yeah, you can invert.
I found it.
And there's the live view again.
Put Patrick back up. Patty's got a new bamboo. Congratulations. Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, I'm feeling okay. Still suffering with not as much as I've been for the last 8 months. So gets a little better every day. Thank you for asking. That caribou looks good. The fun part is that, these people come from the 3D printing world. So you get a lot of 3D printing features in this machine.
All right, we're going to start that and see what happens. I kept it at the recommended settings, so we'll see.
That seems to be working well.
One thing I did notice is that you have to wait for the button to turn green before you open the door.
My exhaust is not working on my machine, so I am using the one from the shop. I don't know why mine's not turning on. I thought it was earlier, and I don't think it was.
They're all cut out now.
Yes,
Sticky.
Santa. Yes, Santa. It's using the alien cell. Nice.
So there's all the stars cut out.
Yeah, keep in mind that yours cuts out differently than mine.
Yep.
I don't have that
was
residue.
So that's the 60 watt at 1100 millimeters per minute.
On one
That's
pass?
not bad. Yeah.
Nice.
Which the Lasermatic would cut this at about 500 typically for me with the 30 watt. So over
Yeah.
twice as fast.
570,
Yeah,
600.
Brandon, I figured out the inversion.
So let me show you one of my cuts on the 40 watt. So there's the engraving, and then the cut is super clean, nothing on the back. I think the 40 watt is like the sweet spot for this machine, which is why I didn't mind when you said, Patrick, you wanted the 60 watt.
Well,
I don't think I want anything over 40 watts. I'm perfectly happy with 30 to 40, 20 to 40 watts. Anywhere in that range is like the optimum power for a diode. This rush to 100 and 200 watts or whatever is just ridiculous.
You need all the watts.
I don't want the watts. And then people comparing, I showed this the other night, but people comparing an 80 watt or 70 watt diode to a 60 watt CO2 is absolutely ridiculous. And a lot of people are doing that. A lot of makers are doing that. This is a 40 watt. This is a 40 watt RF laser. Look at the clean edge cut right there. And that cut was done at, I think it was 1100 millimeters per second. You'll never get 1100 millimeters per second out of a 80, 90, 100 watt, 120 watt diode laser. None of them can handle that because the gantries aren't made for it. They don't have the servo stepper mode. You know, there's just so many reasons why you can't compare the two. My 40 watt RF laser will outperform anybody's 120 watt diode, and in a fraction of the time. I'm not doing anything tonight, guys, because I was just finishing up a job for the church. Melissa says she loves her S140 watt. Yeah, the Lasermatic. I have the S140 watt. When I first got the Lasermatic Mark II 30 watt, I used the S140 watt library, and I had to change all the numbers because the 30 watt Lasermatic far outperformed the 40 watt X tool. But still, I mean, it's a laser, so I can work with any laser. I can work with a 5 watt, Ray 5.
Okay, here's Brandon's picture. Honestly, I think it turned out pretty dang sweet.
Oh, nice.
That is cool.
So that's the 20 watt alien cell on Atkinson with standard settings.
Standard settings. All right.
I turned it on to invert, and then I tweaked a few of the bars to get the lighting brightened up just a little bit and some more contrast in this so things would pop.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I do in Lightburn for my steel photos.
Did it pick Atkinson by default? It should have picked Jarvis.
I picked Atkinson.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I chose Atkinson out of the list and then got that.
Yeah.
So
Jarvis is usually going to be the best on slate.
Sometimes I ran into a lot of instances where Atkinson was actually better on the steel.
All right, I'm going to try a photo, see what happens.
You know, that's the only thing I haven't done yet is a photo on there. But I did look at the different photo modes, and it has more photo modes than Lightburn does.
All right.
Which most people don't know. There are a ton of different photo modes, just not in most software. I think Cassia is probably the best, and I don't know why they don't. It probably has something to do with the licensing. Because Cassia does come out the best on wood, but you don't see it anywhere.
I don't know if this will be dark enough or not. We shall see.
I don't think you have enough power.
I think so.
Let's get a better look.
I think it was a conservative. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks super conservative. Melissa, they're using the Alien Space, the software that comes with it.
Stopped it.
Brandon, if you want him to do the Grim Reaper, you have to send it to him. Send it to sales at lightsource.pro. Patrick, can you do a file? Brandon wants you to do the Grim Reaper. Patrick?
Yeah, I could probably do that. I want to see how this one turns out first.
Yeah. Brandon, send that file to sales@lightsource.pro. Bob says he's getting used to the fiber laser.
Cool. I love my fiber laser.
I got this new hands maker behind me. That's 30-watt fiber, 20-watt diode, switchable. Patrick's got a hands maker too. We're gonna do a video together, a live stream together.
Is that this Sunday?
Yeah, but I had to take mine all apart because it came flooded.
Oh, that's right. So I'd have to delay that.
Yeah, I had to clean all the electronics. I used a contact cleaner and cleaned them all up, and a wire brush, and got all the rust off the inside. And believe it or not, it worked. So I set it up in Lightburn, and it was working. But I don't want to do the lens correction, so I'm waiting on them to send me the software. If they don't send it to me, I'll do the lens correction. What does this say here? I got to put it up on screen. I got myself a 30-watt B6 MOPA fiber laser. Nice. And I'm loving it, but I'm kicking myself that I didn't get more powerful. Yeah, that's usually what everybody says. You know, I wish I got the more powerful one. Brandon says you got it on Telegram. Patrick, do you have Telegram?
Yeah, I'll check it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the biggest complaint that fiber lasers make, is that it's not powerful enough. You know, they're always, no matter what size they buy 100 watt. Oh, I wish I got the 120 watt. Okay, have I ever used the 2 watt on your S1? If so, I have not. I don't have the 2 watt for the S1. I did use it on the Lasermatic. I had the Lasermatic 2 watt, and it worked beautiful. I did a video on it on my channel. But I gave that 2 watt to Patrick, so Patrick has it now. Santa's saying he ran some slate on his before the last craft show on the 30 watt MOPA. Still going through the learning curve, but getting there.
Dang it! Why won't it let me copy and paste an image onto that software?
You have to import it.
Sometimes in Lightburn, you have to put it into something, and
See you, William.
get it into a different format.
I guess I'll be running the Grim Reaper on Slate.
Well, 1.2 millimeter brass, I do that just fine with my 100 watt MOPA. It cuts through it pretty quickly in a few seconds. You know, I don't know, 30 passes maybe. Doesn't take more than a couple seconds. So I would get, what do you think, Patrick? 80 to 100 watt going to be good for cutting brass, right? In a decent amount of time.
Oh yeah. Have any issues?
I have a 1.5 head that I can attach to one of 3D printers. Yeah, I had the Anycubic Mega years ago. That one came with a 1.5 diode, 1.5 watt diode, and it did super cool engravings. I still have my original one. Is 200 watt overkill? I don't think I would ever go above 1.2 millimeters. Do I need air assist? Well, air assist is going to help you. There's no question about that. You should definitely use air assist if you're using 1.2 millimeter brass. If you're doing that on a regular basis, 200 watts is not overkill. You know, you'll get through it like 50-60% faster. going from 100.
I invented air assist kits for
Yes.
fiber lasers.
Yes, he did.
Yes, you did.
Absolutely use air assist.
Yeah, but your store is
Nobody
closed.
else was using air until I started doing it.
But your store is closed.
Yep, for the time being. Well, I just need to fine tune these settings, but that's the first photo ever ran.
That's not bad for a photo, first time.
No, it's not.
I don't know what's happening at the top there.
It's just the grayscale. It says crocodile up above the just the way the grayscale process. I just need to figure it out. I haven't used the software for a photo either.
Yeah, there are a lot of adjustments in the photo on this one. In fact, more than in Lightburn.
I have no idea if I even have a Squarespace code.
Santa says, I'm over here laughing and have a suggestion that you get a bell. And every time someone has to say why it is doing this or not doing that, you ring it. Patrick, that's your assignment for the week. While you're over at
Get a bell?
Sam's. Oh no, you changed jobs. While you're at work,
Yeah,
pick up a bell. Oh, you know what?
Okay.
But what we could do is we could do that.
Yeah.
Or we could do this.
I like that one.
And of course, we have this. Or that. That's probably the best one right there.
All right, one more photograph on a piece of slate. We'll see what happens. I bumped the power up to 27 this time instead of 20.
What I would have probably doubled the power. I think Patrick went to get the bell.
There's one I made. Is there any feedback? I don't see anything.
Hey, Bob.
That one.
Oh. There's one I made. Any feedback? Okay, so for that one, we have to go. Rich got a new toy. They've always been here in the software, but we just don't use them. I put a link above. Is that not viewable? When you put links in the comments, YouTube filters them. They don't allow it. So
Yeah.
only we can put links in the comments.
Go drop it on the LMR Facebook page. We'll see it over there.
Yeah, you can do that.
And then Patrick could probably pull it up, or Rich, and pop it on from there. Because they're smart like that.
Well, I won't be able to make it, so we'll let Patrick grab it.
Found a slate coaster,
You did.
but it's round. So, let's see how this works.
See you, Harold. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going in here in a minute. As soon as this one's done, I'm jumping off. I'm tired.
Lightweight.
Just do.
Oh, you know what? I'm chatting with one of the people over at Alien Cell. I should send them a link.
Oh, yeah. That makes a lot of sense how we're using their machines right now.
Yeah.
Needs to be a button to center these up. You guys found a button?
The next thing I'm going to be doing on this one is leatherette. I got to figure that out because I got a lot of wallets to do.
Yeah, and then I got acrylic too.
There's a lot.
So this is my next project. Is this acrylic? Is red, white, and blue. I have
Was
this.
that nice?
This is
All
the
right.
from Lone Star. You got it?
If I would have sanded this and then painted it white then black, it would have come out a lot better.
That looks good. It's washed out by the light, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it looks better in person.
Yeah.
But
Oh, it does.
that's a nice looking photo, though.
Yeah. For just kind of bumping it around a little bit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the thumbnail photo of my new
Good night,
YouTube
Harold.
channel for my music.
Good night, Harold. Thanks for joining us.
I don't understand how their clipping mask is working.
Neither do I. I don't understand the software, much of the software, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, I can't get a clip. I can't get this clip to a circle.
In the Alien Cell program?
Yeah. Sure how to do it. Why didn't it save my...
I thought you were leaving, Jeremy.
What's that?
I thought you were leaving.
Yeah. I am. I was just trying to see if I could do a clipping mask and I can't. It won't work.
Yep.
It says it's there.
I'm going to give up. That'll be a project for a later day.
Yeah. Cool.
You know,
Oh my gosh.
Groups.
It's 10:30 anyway. I'm like 30 minutes over what I figured I had in me.
Yeah, me too.
Well, now I think I'm going to stay out.
But you can keep going.
I got to
Yeah.
package these. I got to package up all these awards and get them out. So I guess it's time to go.
Well, thanks for hanging out, everyone, and
Yeah.
getting me to my live stream level.
There you go. Awesome.
Exactly, Brandon. Good point. Now you know something to provide feedback on.
Yes. Uh-huh. All right. Well, I wish
Brandon is looking for the silver lining. He's just one of those people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to package all these awards up and bring them in the house, put them in my truck, get ready for tomorrow morning.
Is your house in your truck?
I got to.
Or is your truck in your house?
No, but I got to bring them in the house first, and then tomorrow put them in the truck. And
then in your truck. I thought maybe you had your truck parked in your house.
I do sometimes, not always. Sometimes
you
it's
sit
in the garage.
Sit in the bed and watch TV, pretend you're at a drive-in.
All
I've
right,
seen some
everybody.
houses around here that's got doors big enough to do that.
I bet.
Well, my don't, but my garage door is big enough to do that. When we have a storm coming, usually my wife parks in the garage, but when we have a storm coming, we take the
Oh.
go-kart out or the golf cart out, and we put both cars in there and close the door, lock ourselves in.
Yeah.
Good night, Herb.
All right, folks. Well, I guess we will see you sometime soon. Oh, actually, if you're
Wait.
still hanging around, we're going to
Yeah.
do our live stream this weekend.
Yeah, we're resetting our live stream. So
We're going to we're going to get back on normal schedule. So we have another LMR stream coming up on this Saturday at 8 p.m.
yeah, we have an extra one this week, last week, this week, and then we'll be back on the 2-week schedule.
Yep.
Cool. Sounds good. All right, everybody. Good night.
All right. Good night.